Howdy folks, and welcome to this reaction to the Westworld official Season 3 trailer. Westworld! I'm a big fan. Really enjoyed Season 1. Season 2 was different, but I enjoyed it. I know a lot of people had problems with Season 2 because it was different from Season 1, but that's fine. I'm enjoying the fact that it's reinventing itself a little bit and telling a different story each season. Season 3 promises, we saw that original teaser trailer with the Pink Floyd music, so it promises to be in the real world. Is that really the real world, or is it yet another park? No, I'm just kidding. The teaser we saw before had Dolores hurt and running into somebody, and that was kind of almost it. We just got glimpses of other characters. Hoping we see Bernard, Dolores, Maeve, maybe, because they saved. She was. It was a little ambiguous at the end of Season 2. Either the two techs that had worked with her managed to recover her, save her, basically bring her back, or Dolores took her ball, whatever you want to call it, her brain, and put it into another body. I'm not sure which happened. Maybe this will tell us. So anyway, without further ado, Season 3 trailer. Let's see how it goes. Right? Here we go. Somebody's being recreated.
Born into this world, and my first memories of it are pain.
All right, Dolores Bernard. Why is Bernard back?
For my kind, there was one place we were never allowed to go. One place we were never allowed to see. Your world.
Well, no, she went. They brought her in. We saw that before in Season 2.
Who are you, Dolores?
You and I are a lot alike. They put you in a cage, decided what your life would be. They did the same thing to me.
You've been watching me.
Not me, but someone. Something has.
Who is it that we're going after?
Is this like a private
Person
jet?
Took your future.
Welcome to my world, Maeve.
Hey, Maeve's in the real world,
Me then.
I think.
Dolores. I want you to track her down and kill her.
Do we know this dude? I don't think we do. Uh-oh. Music that's going to get a copyright strike. Or acclaim.
Welcome to the end of the game.
Okay, so that's a different world. That's like a Nazi world or something.
5 of us against an entire world of them. It'll be enough.
I finally understand my purpose.
I'm gonna save the fucking world.
Alright, now is this William? We saw he was way in the future, and he was a host.
The plan starting.
Is he still a host? Or are we back in the time when he was still alive?
What happens if this doesn't work?
Assuming he
Do
lived.
this the old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way?
I kill everyone. You're not the only predator here.
So Dolores has turned full on from kind of sympathetic to full on terrorist now, huh?
They're very angry.
And Maeve is standing in her way? Is Maeve humanity's last hope? Maeve doesn't like people either. There's going to be a tag here. March 15th. Cool. No real tag, but a cool little graphic there, I guess. Alright. Are we... First of all, what are they doing to Bill? That is Bill, right? William, sorry. Is William, right?
The real gods are coming.
What are they doing to him? I like how they're drilling into his head like that. So I don't think he's a host at that point. I also like how our hosts are communicating with robots or in the real world and using them. But is Maeve's with the sword, obviously, because, you know, Season 2 with the samurai world. So is she walking up behind Dolores to confront Dolores or to help Dolores? That look, I mean, they're making it look like they're looking at each other, but she was approaching her from behind, and I'm not sure they were looking at each other this way.
And they're very angry.
Very interesting to find out if she's going to oppose her. We knew that Bernard was going to oppose her, because Bernard thinks that humans and hosts can get along. You know, that they should get along. The hosts should be free, but they should not kill each other. Whereas Maeve hates all humans, but doesn't really give a crap about them, one way or another. She doesn't have any grand plans for world domination, I don't think. I mean, she was leaving the park. I guess maybe she was. But I always got the impression that she really didn't. She wasn't as gung-ho about it as Dolores was. Dolores and her new Wyatt personality. Very much about kill all humans, you know? Whereas Dolores wants to kill all humans. Maeve wants to take control, but not necessarily kill all humans. And then, of course, we get... So, Dolores was in her body. Who was in her body? Oh, is it Teddy? Because she did save Teddy's brain. Is Teddy going to be in her body? Who's going to be in her body now that Dolores is in her own body? That's going to be very fascinating. And let me go back to the beginning, because I think... Mute this just a second. I think... Because we got some shots... Like, this is a shot of Dolores, I believe Dolores, as her body is being formed, I guess. So this is kind of a flashback to when she got there. And she put herself in a new body. One that would look like her. What she's used to, I guess. I'm guessing. Although that's the guy she ran into, I think. So this must have happened after. Oh, that's right. The original trailer had her really badly wounded, badly damaged. So maybe she built a new body for herself. And he helped her move her brain into it. Okay. It's not really a flashback. This, with Bernard with no glasses, because he doesn't need glasses. He never really needed them. At the burnt out Westworld. But he was in the real world. So is this a flashback? And it's Arnold? Or here we go again already, right? Or is this, did he return to Westworld at some point in the modern timeline, in the current timeline? And then, of course, I do believe this is Clementine, right? Stumbling down the hallway. Kind of looks like her from behind. It's hard to tell, but I mean, I get the impression it would be Clementine, but who knows? And she died, so to speak. But multiple times. But what does that mean, right? And this seems to be in the basement of Westworld again. So somebody goes back to Westworld, or is it going to be parallel timelines again? Yeah, Dolores getting her skin on. And the one thing that really confuses me the most, maybe you guys can help with this, if what your theories are, is, first of all, look at this. Is this just the new norm? Because the cities have taken over so much that they actually grow plants on the outside of buildings? Or is this a city that's been left untended and unmended for a long time, and the plants are just overgrowing it? I mean, I see activity, I think. And we see the plane. I guess we don't see anything down there. We don't necessarily see any other activity, so maybe that is like an abandoned city. Now, she talks about him being a prisoner or whatever, but I think he's a human, which is going to be very interesting for Dolores. He hates humans. But like I said, what I'm really interested in is William. I don't know why I keep calling him Bill. I'm thinking of True Blood for some reason. Vampire Bill. William. And we thought that he was... I don't know who this dude is that Maeve is talking to. I don't think I know. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. Here we go. So we got Dolores, a version of Dolores talking to William. I'm getting the impression that this is the William who's a host. Right? Got to be the William who's a host. And what did she say to him?
Welcome to the end of the game.
Welcome to the end of the game. This, like Nazi world here, World War II world, I guess, appears to be another park with people running. So maybe we're just getting kind of a glimpse of another park as the hosts rebelled or whatever. Perhaps, I don't know. But we also get William. I don't get this one at all. Is he trying to live his own life? Has he got a job? He's just trying to blend in. His beard has grown quite a bit. So it seems to be later. I don't think he's back on any of the worlds. I think he's in the real world. Looks like he's tried to blend in with a job. Again, who is in her body? Who is in her body? That's what I really, really want to know. This William. Okay, so he's all bloody. Okay, I'm going to guess he's host, William. And she, Dolores, okay, she must have gone back too then. I am so confused, as Westworld is known to do. Does she go back to, along with Bernard, go back to Westworld, go back to the island, and facilitate the grooming of host William, and then brought him back to the real world? Because he seems to be in the real world at this point. But the tag scene from season 2 indicated that it had been a long time, years and years and years and years, since the events of season 2, since the evacuation, before William's host body was ready to go. So the timeline is a bit weird too, unless she's been just laying low for a decade or more, or decades, waiting for this to happen. Obviously, she needs a new body here. Her arm's been taken off. But man, I'm a little confused with that. But that, what's new? It's Westworld. Oh, wait a minute. Was that the security dude? Because we know it was. It is. It looks like him. Yeah, because we got the hint at the end of season 2 that he was also a host. You remember? There was a little bit of a nod, wink, wink between him and Dolores in the body of what's her name? Can't remember her name. Charlotte. In the body of Charlotte. And again, who is in the body of Charlotte now? Or is it a copy of Dolores? I don't know. Anyway, I am, as usual, confused, but it will be fun to try to figure it out as the events unfold and the clues get released and we start seeing things and learning things, as usual with Westworld. And at the end, I'm going to think that it was a very enjoyable experience, but I'm still going to be a little confused. And that's Westworld. So let me know what you guys think about this new season trailer. What do you think about the why are they at the park? Is that many years later? Is that a William host? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.